Uh, Hi guys, welcome to Code with Dash. This is Dashrath Sagai, a senior Salesforce developer. And in my previous video, I have explained you how to use Lightning Accordion tag. And in this, I'll be showing you how to develop a custom accordion. For example, so if I click on this, it will show you this content. When I click on this, the previous one hides and shows other content. I'll be telling you how to develop this. And if I, for example, if I click on this, it should go at the top like this arrow up. It is not going, but we'll make a live scene, like live example here. So I'll be going to Visual Studio Code to show you how to develop it. So let me create a button. What is HTML? And I'll give a class name and I'll be giving another div and class as a panel, and I'll copy the content from here. What is an HTML content? So let's copy these two times. And what is a bootstrap? I have to add. It's the second one. What is a CSS? This is a third button, and I'll be adding a content. Bootstrap content. Yeah, good to go. So we'll show you. I'll show you a live preview how it looks. You see, this is what it looks. Let's add CSS for it. Uh, Here, let me add a CSS. I'll add width equal to 100%, and I will do a text align left. And let me add a padding top and bottom. I'll add a 15 pixel and left and right I'll add around 20 pixel. I'll show you how it looks now. Let me add a border as well. You can see this is a thick border. Let me like thin. I have added a border as a thin, and I'll add a background color white and code. Like if you wanted to do it for hover, you should do this way colon hover. And I have that element that CSS which I already added for hover. I'll show you example also how it looks. Example, when I hover it now, so this becomes this color. You see this color and background color becomes this. So let's go here. Yeah, whenever we move, background color becomes this. You see now. Yeah. And what I'll do, I'll add one more class here, active, which I'll toggle it from backend. Okay. And let me add a pseudo element. Will I'll be explaining you what's mean by pseudo elements. Pseudo elements helps us to insert some content from CSS. Okay. Mean you can do it from HTML and you can do it from CSS also, how to insert a content. So syntax is the class name double colons and then we need to use a after. If you wanted to use anything after this, you need to use after. Anything before this content, you need to use a before as a pseudo element. After I wanted to add some content. What's that content? This we have something called for arrow up. For arrow up, we have a something 0 to C5. So and I'll add a font weight bold, Let's save and show it to you. You see, this is a arrow icon which we get. This one I wanted to move here. For this reason, I will be making float right. Okay. So after this, I'll add a CSS for panel. Background color white. I'll give a padding left and right around 20 pixel left and right. Both left top and bottom is 0. Okay. You can see now this is a padding which has been added on the both side, 10 pixels on both side, left and right. So now I'll hide these elements. Okay, let's hide from the panel. So I'll make a max height equals to 0. I'll show you now how it looks. So now it looks like this. So for this, it's overflowing from the panel. Let's make overflow hidden. Now it will show you. I mean, this is a overflow icon. So what I'll be doing now, I have added accordion after. I'll make one more clause. Mean I'll what I'll do. I'll toggle this class. My mean I'll like now it is arrow down. If I'll toggle from the JavaScript that when you click on this, it should go up. For having this up arrow, we have something called a different CSS entity. Let me show you. This is a CSS entity. Content. Okay, this is a different CSS entity which I have used here. And what I'll be doing, and this accordion hover is a, like there is another class which I added. I'll toggle this class. And whenever I click on that, this should come automatically. And whenever I click on that, this after event also will fire. I mean it is a pseudo element which will insert this element here. Let me make float right as well for this. Okay, fine. We'll see now how it looks. You see how it looks. These are looks good. So let's do it from the JavaScript end. I will be calling a lifecycle look rendered callback, and let's uh, take the buttons from HTML. So how to take a button? We need to just add a this thing button. I mean if you are taking this thing, if you wanted to add a clause, then you need to add a dot there, dot here. So now it is element is a, let me add a event listener to an element dot add event listener. So I'm adding a event on click. So this is a ECMAScript format which you can follow in my previous tutorial, like in my next videos I'll be explaining you. So what I'll be adding, like for example, every button is a source like followed by a panel. So now on click of this, I'll be getting, for example, I click on this, I'll get this content. I'll be getting next element panel. Then I will be extend like I'll be making the max height. So how I'll be doing? I'll be making another variable declare let panel equal to element dot next element sibling, mean it will give a panel. And what I'll do, panel dot style dot max height equal to panel dot scroll height plus pixel, which will give you this. Scroll height means it will give you panel height, and it will assign it to the max height for that. I'll show you to here. You see now, this is a, what is the distance between this? This is a scroll height. And once I again click, when I click again, it will not do that. So that's scenario I'll be considering here. For example, if it is a max height, I wanted to make it to a zero. Mean I'll reduce the panel height. I'll make it a zero equal to zero null. So that I'll be making I'll be increasing it to max height. You see now how it looks. For example, if I click on this, it will scroll you toward like max height. When I click on this, it will disappear. Now, so when I click on this, it will also opens. When I click on this, it also opens. So now what I wanted to do, if I click on this, this only should open, others it should close. That we can take care here again. We need to use one more for inside for. So this dot template dot query selector all. Let me add again button. So let me add el. This is again ECMAScript standard. So what I'll do, I'll add if condition. If el not equal to whichever we clicked. If not equal to, then I wanted to make panel height equal to 0. For that, let me add a variable pan in which is a panel. Okay, panel el dot next element sibling. Okay, now I in the pan I got the panel elements. Mean all three. It traverses three times. So what I'll make, all the panels heights I'll make it 0. Pan dot style dot max height. Max height equal to, I'll make it null. Now let's see this. So now when I click on this, it opens. When I click on this, it works fine. But you see, this it is not flipping. So we missed to add this toggle. Let's add a toggle here. On click of any event, I wanted to toggle. So element dot, we have something called class list dot toggle, which I will toggle it to active. Okay. So let's see how it works now. So whenever I hover, you see now arrow goes upside. Okay. Again arrow goes upside. So this is what which we have built in this tutorial, and please do subscribe to my channel, and I will be developing so much custom videos and which are helpful for your business and industrial standards. And thank you.